Here we go, guys. Disembarking.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Make sure you find it in the
You're right, don't panic. Plane's not going anywhere.
I just have to wait for my wife though.
Yep, no worries. Huh? No. Because the wheels on mine are crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for an awesome flight. You'll be on YouTube. Thank you.
No worries. No worries.
I should teach you how to do journet.
Yeah, well, we can wait until we're sitting at the next departure lounge.
Okay.
Right. So welcome to the ground area in Sydney. It was at Kingsley Smith. Now we've got to go on the hunt and find out where Singapore Airlines is leaving from and transfer to their departure lounge. Moving left. Hope those people ahead of us know where they're going, because I don't. Follow the leader. Optus. Is that cheap? International Transit. So I suppose I better find my passport and stuff. Stop, honey. Oh, you keep walking. I can't remember which bag it's all in. I think.
Sydney to...
This advice was to try at the immigration.
Okay.
So this is
Here's my boarding
Sydney
passes.
to Singapore.
Here's that. Sydney to Singapore. Oh. Thank you. I've got a camera that's filming on funny angles because my hands are going all over the place.
Sydney to Singapore.
Right, so we've got Sydney to Singapore. Right, and a passport. Let's go. International Transit. That's what the sign says. I'm thinking I'll have to turn the camera off very, very shortly, guys, because we're going into a secure area. So I'll just put you on hold, guys, till we get through this area. Alrighty, we got through the security area, scanned, x-rayed, all the rest of it. Now we're going to find what gate we're going to. So we need to find a board that's got all the flights on it. 11:15 or something. Just under an hour. There's a flight board. We need to find our flight. 232. 232.
This one here, 232.
Where?
It's 12.50. Relax. For now. You just relax.
SQ 232. Yep. 12:15. Gate 61. Relax. Oh. Gate 61. That's a long, long way away, surely. Big number.
11 o'clock.
Where are you going? That's in the 50s, those gates. We're looking for 61. Oh, look at this little fella. Those numbers are going down.
It's over upstairs. Look at it.
Oh no. Oh, there's a board over there. Not a lot of signage, guys, and it seems that all of the gates that are at all corners of the terminus. Not knowing what shape the place is. Where's my wife going? Steph, over here. You didn't read the sign. Somebody's gone up the escalator trying to tell me that it's up there. But I noticed on the wall that the escalators are on, it had every number but 61. Yeah. And if you look over there, you can see a 61. This camera won't be able to see it probably because it's wide angle, but as we get a bit closer, 61's over there. Someone's doing a return trip on the other escalator. See the pillar down there says 61? I don't know, you know as much as I do. I've never been here. Well, when I was here it was late 70s. It's changed a lot since then.
Please make your way immediately to gate number 59 and all operating procedures of yourself and your luggage are now commenced.
Yeah, so that's the gate down there. I know, I'm just letting you know where everything is as I discover where it is. So we'll just be sitting somewhere, killing some time. Oh, it's all empty over here. Eh? Yes.
You can see like I can go around and find some beautiful.
Big terminal. Grown a lot since last time I was here, back in '79. Alright, well,
Don't go anywhere. My passport there.
so we've got a long wait, guys, about an hour. So we'll switch you off and we'll have a bit of a sit down and kill some time. See you soon. Welcome back with us, guys. After standing in line for what seemed like hours, they're finally processing the cattle class for Singapore Airlines. So our line is finally starting to shift, but they're doing everyone in groups, and this is group 4. But because we came through from New Zealand through Air New Zealand, we didn't have a group number, but we got told that we are included in group 4, which is the first group of the economy class to be allowed on board. So we're just going through check-in now. So you go to the Press Club.
Just come through this way. Just come here.
Oh, looks like the wife's not getting on board. The boarding process card won't work. We're together.
Just come through, sir.
Is it because it doesn't have group 4 written on it?
No.
I got rejected as well.
Yeah, exactly.
We're transiting, we're not staying.
Okay, but that's like a final destination, sir.
Pardon? Indonesia is visa on arrival.
Yeah, why they are upset? Oh, okay. Yeah, correct. So they know. So they are not upset because they are unable to. They are just upset because.
Personal. Yeah.
So it's not because of we unable to do the rest.
No,
Okay.
not.
Sure. Like you want DF, right?
No, I spoke to her.
You're staying there for how long, sir?
I'm there for 3 months, she's there for 2.
Okay, so you're definitely going to get the visa upon arrival, yeah?
Well, we can't get through customs
True.
without
I'm just
it.
asking you.
Yep. I've actually got to leave the country because I'm there for 94 days. Got to go out and then back in again.
Yeah. I'm just going to confirm with my representative.
Yep.
So we can let you through so we can finally board. And was it just you, ma'am, that beeped?
Sorry?
Was it just your passport that beeped? Your boarding pass? Just
It was the boarding passes.
Yeah. Because we
Yours as
go
well,
off-
sir? Or
Because
you're
we're together.
fine?
Yeah,
But mine did the same. We thought maybe it was because it had Air New Zealand on it, we didn't get given a group number.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
okay. That's the way they also make the process.
Yeah. They must have adjusted the rules a little bit because we've stayed over 2 months in the past. Wow. Group 5 and 6 have beaten us. Want to put that back in?
I think you need to turn off that one. That's enough now. I mean, Singapore don't do that. Because Singapore very strict.
Well, it's only because she didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah. She's allowed.
I'll edit it later. It's only been going 7 minutes.
Yeah, please. I need Sorry guys, I just need to slide. Okay, you guys all ordered. We're done. Thank you,
Excellent.
guys.
Thank you very much.
Sorry about the hassle.
Yeah, which one yours? That one.
I don't know.
Oh, no,
No, this has got sitter hang on it. Why is half of my boarding pass missing?
It's okay because we done, so we just get this one.
She is getting it. They'll wait for us. It's okay.
Yeah, I guess so. 61 on the door.
Why they need to ask about the visa?
Yeah, especially since
But
this flight
in
they're not.
Medan, they need to ask about the visa.
Yes, but that's what I couldn't understand is why they're asking here, because this flight isn't taking us to Medan.
Yeah, it's okay. They just follow the rules. Sometimes it's like that, you know.
I could understand it if when we get to Singapore and we went to board the plane there, they would start questioning us because they're taking us to Medan where the rules apply. But they don't apply here.
But I know.
Yes, it's right there at the left. This side's the plane, guys. Because they've ripped off what seat I'm on. I've got 56, but I don't know what.
Hey.
You're K, but I don't know which side of you I'm on. So I'll have to wait and see who wants to sit in a seat next to us. We've got a little bit of a drama with which seat because they've torn the end of my boarding pass off. It's got the alphabetical letter to designate which seat in that row. So we've got a little bit of sorting out to do, so I might put you guys on hold and we'll catch up again when we arrive in Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelt and drop your window shade. Thank you.
Welcome back, friends and family. We're just doing our final approach, getting ready to land in Singapore. You've joined us on the second leg of our journey from Sydney to Singapore. 7-hour flight, just over 7 hours. We're only about 8 minutes out from Singapore. Love you to like and subscribe if you could. We're just changing direction a few times while air traffic control makes a path for us. We've dropped down a considerable amount of altitude. We're coming in around about just over 2,000 metres of altitude just at the moment. We were at about 13,000. I've had a brilliant flight. This is the first time I've flown on a Airbus 380-800. Very quiet, very smooth, lovely aircraft. The battery in the camera is just about out. I'll film for as long as it will allow me to, so I won't be able to get much footage inside the airport. So once we find a little bit of space in there, I'll change the battery over. Hopefully there's enough left to catch the landing. All the ships all looking out the window across to Batam in Indonesia and noticed all the ships all anchored in the channel waiting to come into Singapore. It's always a very, very busy stretch of water there. Adjusting all the flaps, feel it slowing the aircraft right down. Meters now in altitude. Just a gentle descent, nose down. Out apparently, down to 310 meters of altitude. Just glancing out the window, all the buildings and everything like that, a lot of detail, so we're getting very, very close. The land is quite close to us. We're dropping quite quickly now. Pushed around a little wee bit by a bit of breeze. Engine speed's dropping just at the moment. Foot off the ground, coming in hot now. Textbook landing. Well, almost out of battery, guys. I'll as soon as I get a free few moments in the terminal, I'll change the battery over. We've got to contend with customs and everything at the moment, and I'm expecting a little bit of problem as far as our visa into Indonesia is concerned. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Catch up soon. Howdy everyone. We made it into Changi Airport, just waiting for the SkyTrain because we've got to transfer to Terminal 2, which is a separate set of terminals, and we're also trying to locate my sister. So yeah, just waiting for the train, so that's another minute away. So we'll keep you posted when we get a little bit further down the track. Cheers.
being measured.
Yes, there's a whole tribe there waiting for us.
Oh, right.
Mother travelled all the way from the village.
Mother Teresa.
You will look later and he will hug her. My mom coming from village.
She was told she didn't need to bother travelling, but she jumped on the vehicle and came down to Medan just so that she could come and see me arrive.
You.
Yep, I'm her favourite.
Doesn't matter about
Hey friends
you.
and family, we made it into the next aeroplane. We're doing our final stretch final stretch from Changi Airport in Singapore to Medan. So we've just boarded the plane. No big dramas. Quite strange because we didn't get stopped at our check-in for visa requirements in Indonesia, and yet the previous flight we struggled to get on the plane. But there you go. I don't know whether there's less rules here or what the story is, but our boarding passes checked out straight through, no problem. So here we are on a smaller plane, joined by my sister, finally. So yeah, we'll catch up with you when we get to land in Medan, and we'll go from there. Expecting a fair crowd there. All the family will be there to meet up. They've all come to see the bulle, the white man. So yeah, we'll catch up soon. Cheers. Howdy guys, thanks for hanging in there. This is just the tail end of our little journey, the last leg from Changi Airport, Singapore to Kuala Namu International Airport in Medan. Just coming in for an approach very shortly, dropping in altitude, slight drop in speed, getting a little bit bumpy. So yeah, just a small plane. See there the graphics on the back of the seat. We've actually come a fair way inland, and going to be approaching Medan from the northwest. By the look of it, northerly. A bit more turbulence down here now that we've dropped in altitude. So yeah, coming up to 7:30 PM on Saturday evening. Local time, yeah, in Medan. 6 minutes to go apparently before we land. And yeah, we can finally make our way to the hotel and have a bit of a rest, and might get some sleep too for a change. So quite looking forward to that.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, fairly soon I expect to hear the landing gear go down. Right out on the outskirts.
Before the airport in the city, when first time
Can I sleep in the car?
Yeah, you sleep later. With less me later. Another one.
Oh, God. I thought we were finished.
No. When my first trip over, it was right in the centre, and I mean right in the centre of town. You had to duck in between the buildings, just about. They finally built a new
Only 5
airport.
minutes to the hotel before.
Yeah.
First time I go local, then the
Yeah, so this airport's a few years old now, but it is the new one. We used to land right in the middle of Medan, right in the middle of the CBD. All the office blocks, hotel blocks and everything like that were surrounding them. the airport. It was quite amusing. So yeah, hopefully I'll get to film a little bit of the airport. I won't bother with too much of the filming from the airport to the hotel because it's an hour-long trip. It's way out on the outskirts. But yeah, we'll just play it by ear. Just waiting for our screen to indicate what our altitude is. Must be getting pretty close. Oh, no. We're 11 miles out. 4 minutes to go. Going down now. Nose has dropped a little. Pretty much on time, I think, too. Not bad considering we left Changi a bit later. They had a little bit of a technical issue with the plane, which they sorted fairly promptly. 2,000 feet, 2,100 feet. Dropped way down on speed. 184 miles per hour. I always thought planes were measured in knots, but there you go. Airspeed I thought was in knots.
Now also we can fly from
Getting quite close now, guys. All the street lights and everything like that are appearing very close in the window. We're only 300 or 400 foot in the air now. Coming in. Here we go. Rougher than what I was expecting, but there we go. So I'll just shut it down for a while we gather our bags and everything together, and once we
Welcome to Medan, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened under the seatbelt signs off. Please take care when opening the plane compartments, and remember to take all your belongings with you. It's been our pleasure serving you on this flight. Thank you for flying Singapore Airlines, a member of Star Alliance.
Yeah, so I'll turn the camera off for a while. We've got to get through immigration and customs yet, being our final stop. The other places have just been transit, and I'm expecting a few little issues with visas. So we'll get through all of that stuff, and then I'll when we've cleared all of that, we'll get back on camera and we'll get into the arrivals hall and catch up with family. So we'll catch you soon.